Hello, I am Josh Fraley, and from a young age, I realized that I loved problem solving. And I was always the tech guy that everyone came to for their troubleshooting needs. And I always knew I was going to have a career field in technology. And after taking some classes for video production, I realized that that career field was too competitive for me, and I switched to web development after a recommendation to Savvy Coders. And during Savvy Coders, we participated in agile ceremonies where I performed as the role of developer, and we did daily stand-up, sprint planning, and review. And then for my capstone, I made a application that supports and promotes the bi-state disc golf group by becoming more organized and appealing. I chose this because it's something I know a lot about and something I'm involved with very heavily. This application uses two APIs, a MapQuest API and a API that I wrote myself. So we'll get into how I made my process through out the cohort. First, it started with a user flow. It's very different now. We don't have a past events page or a past project page, as those are now hosted under photos. And we just have the upcoming projects and upcoming events page. We also added two other pages for courses and different holes in ones that different club members have gotten. And that leads us to the wireframes. So I have a few different wireframes here. The homepage, keeping it very simple, just to welcome the user to the website with the mission statement on the right. Then we get into the event page, keeping that same simplicity throughout the website. Same with the layout for the projects. And then we get into the photos, which looks a little different now. And then same with the projects photos, which actually get combined into one web page. Then we can move into our homepage. Here, keeping it simple with the mission statement on the right, and a common theme throughout the website is this yellow bar at the top that tells you where you are on the page, so you always know very easily where you are and easy navigation. Okay, then we can move on to our events page with the list of events on the right. And something I was proud of that I accomplished during the cohort was a pop-up of the flyers for the different events. Currently, I have two pop-ups that function, and I can demonstrate that in the code for you. So we used DOM manipulation by accessing the element by ID, the flyer first, and then we access the button that you click to make the flyer pop up, and then the X to close it. And then here we change the display to block to display the flyer, and then when you click the X, it changes the display to none. And the same with the other flyer down here. And we can get back to continue on to projects. Very simple page, not much going on. List of the projects that we have coming up on the right. Then we can continue to our ACES page. These are different holes in ones that people in the club have gotten. And then we can continue on to the courses page, where we have our MapQuest API pulled in here that shows two courses that the club manages and maintains. And one thing I'm proud of during the cohort is I didn't have to put in any tickets, because I liked problem solving my own problems and it helped me become a better developer overall. But there was one problem that came up that I could not figure out, so it took me two class periods to figure out, and I had to end up asking an instructor, and that was with that MapQuest API, we had an onload function right here, and turns out that SPAs do not reload their page when changing the view. And that is something I'm glad I know now, and it makes a whole bunch of sense now that we take the onload function out. Now that the API is working correctly, then we can move on to our pictures. Only one of these is working currently. We can it has a link to Google Photos where we have pictures from events and projects that we have. We can move on to our contact page where we have our last API that I wrote using Express, and it links to MongoDB to submit the form where users can input their name, email, and a message they would like to tell us how we're doing, any improvements we can make. And redirects you to the homepage. Now at the bottom here, we have links that are throughout the website for even easy navigation, as well as our hamburger bar. On top of this, the webpage is also very responsive to mobile view. The pictures are a little different. Even the pop-up was resized for mobile. And thank you for listening to my spiel about my Capstone. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.